What the heck? This brand new Hypno from Destined Rivals is one of the most wild cards I've ever seen. Its bench manipulation attack relies on your opponent's bench Pokemon, but also relies on flipping tails to do damage, not heads. Usually, these type of attacks require you to get heads, so this card is really crazy, and I'm excited to show it off in today's episode of Bad Deck Friday. Let's go check out my new Hypno list. Who doesn't love coin flip decks? So welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Live Destined Rivals deck video. In today's episode of Bad Deck Friday, we're going to be trying out this brand new Rocket Hypno today. Now, this card is quite crazy. It's got the attack Bench Manipulation, which for 3 energy, 3 psychic energy, it does 80 damage, and your opponent flips a coin for each of their benched Pokemon. The attack does 80 damage to your opponent's active for each tails. However, the damage is not affected by weakness or resistance. The thing with the Hypno is that you are able to do some pretty crazy damage out of nowhere, but the thing is, you need to flip tails and your opponent needs to bench Pokemon. This is a pretty good Bad Deck Friday-based attack, because your opponent can obviously play around the attack by not benching too many Pokemon, and if you flip too many heads, that's where things go south, because if you flip like 4 heads, you're doing maybe 80 damage if they have a full bench. Now, this card can be pretty broken if your opponent is playing an Area 0 deck, so fingers crossed we hit some Raging Bolt today to farm. Now, this card being a Rocket Pokemon thankfully means we can build its attack up pretty easily with a Team Rocket's energy and just a Psychic energy. I'm going to be playing a couple copies of Xatu with Clairvoyant Sense as a way to accelerate our Psychic energy onto Hypno. With 1 Xatu, 1 Rocket Energy, we can build up Hypno's attack in 1 turn. I'm also trying out some other cute cards like the Ribombee, which when you play from hand to evolve Cutiefly, you get to look at your opponent's hand and force any basic Pokemon you find there onto their bench. So if your opponent is trying to actually play around the Hypno and they have a pretty big hand, we can play Ribombee and then hopefully put some Pokemon into play, even putting liabilities into play like Fez or Squawk or anything they don't want to have on the bench, we can force down with Ribombee, alongside playing 1 copy of Accompanying Flute. I did try out 2 of these. I think I had 1 game in this video where the list was like slightly different, but I am playing the Flute in the deck because it does allow us to also try to force Pokemon into play. We're just trying to bait our opponent into benching stuff, and these cards do help a little bit with getting to that point. I'm also playing Clefairy. I know Hypno's attack doesn't affect weakness, resistance, but Clefairy is still worth it because it's a good attacker, and against Dragapult, we may as well try out the Clefairy. We have a couple Lily's Pokemon in the deck. Ribombee is actually a Lily's Pokemon, so with the Clefairy and the Ribombee, why not play Lily's Pearl also to make our Clefairy even more deadlier as an attacker? And then I'm also playing Mimikyu. We already have Rocket's energy in the deck. Wanna play Team Rocket's Mimikyu? It's got that Gemstone Mimicry attack. You get to copy one of your opponent's active Terra Pokemon's attacks. Also, this Pokemon does have a free retreat, which is a nice pivot to have in this deck, alongside the Ribombee and the Cutiefly having free retreat too. And we have a rescue board for Xatu. But yeah, it's nice that Mimikyu is a nice splashable attacker in the deck to be good in different situations and happens to have a free retreat cost, which is pretty good in this deck. Now, before we get into the video, big shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TC. If you're going to get any Pokemon TCG Live pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. If you're looking for the main set right now, Destined Rivals, get your Destined Rivals codes over at Card Cavern. Or you want to get an older set or some IRL singles, product, anything like that, Card Cavern's got them all over on their site. If you get anything over there, use my discount code LDF. Get yourself a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and up our Card Cavern. So check them out down below. And you can also check out my second sponsor, TC Evolutions, down below too, if you want to get the awesome product they sell there. Their dice, damage counters, ability, used markers, great stuff to have when playing IRL Pokemon TCG gameplay. Check them out, link down below. Use code LDF over there for a 10% discount at the checkout. So yeah, check out my 2 sponsors in the description. Use code LDF. And you can also check out my second channel while you're down there too. I do have another channel where I post extra content over on the channel. I just did a video where I looked at the best decks post NAIC. I looked at all the decks that made day 2 at NAIC, and I did a bit of an NAIC tournament report video. So definitely check out my second channel if you haven't already. I'd greatly appreciate it. So yeah, here is my list I got. I like the idea of just attacking with Hypno. Again, we got the backup attackers with Clefairy, the Mimikyu, and we have the Bloodmoon in the deck. I mean, why not play Bloodmoon just in case we need to boss for game? The deck probably used to play 1 copy of Pheasantipity, to be honest with you. That's like maybe one thing we should be putting in here is 1 Fez. Honestly, I don't know what you cut, though. Every card is, like, kind of important, but I definitely wouldn't mind squeezing a Fez in here. I think I had 1 game in this video where the list was slightly different. I think I played more Arvens, more Flutes. I didn't play the Ribombee in one of the games I got, but the deck's still pretty cool regardless with what I cooked up here. I am playing Secret Box, the A-Spec. Didn't really know what the best A-Spec was. I just play Secret Box because it's a pretty versatile card in this type of deck. I guess you could try Unfair Stamp too. You could try out other psychic attackers. Like, I thought about maybe playing the baby Mimikyu that is immune to EX Pokemon. Maybe I was thinking about Fluttermane in here. If there's any other psychic Pokemon you can fit in here, why not add them? I don't think there's any other Team Rockets Pokemon you could play. I thought about it. I'm like, we could try out Mewtwo, because we do play Drowzees and Mimikyu. So as long as we bench enough of them, but like at that point, you can't bench too many Xatus. Like Mewtwo probably doesn't work out. Spidops, I guess, could work, but we don't play Grass Energy. So it's like, really, I don't think there's any other Rocket Pokemon you could theoretically fit in this deck. If there is any, you definitely try them out, though, for sure. Definitely wouldn't hate it. I am playing an Archer. We're not going to be relying on the Rockets engine because we're not playing a Rocket-based deck. Like Ariana wouldn't really make sense in here, but Archer makes sense because it actually allows you to have the hand disruption card when they knock out your Hypno. So it's like an extra draw card in that regard. So I like the idea of playing the Archer in here too. But let's go shop the list and see what Rocket Hypno is all about. It's ironic because we need bad luck, which is our good luck. Because we need to flip tails, not heads. It's kind of weird how it works. Let's show it off and hopefully win some games. Hey, Raging Bolt. Ooh, this matchup is good, but my turn 1 is not so good. I even opened with Clefairy, which is a bit of a bummer. I mean, I guess I'm benching Mimikyu. I need a better hand. I am bricking here. Now, the question is, do I attach to Clefairy or do I attach to Drowzee? I think it's attached to Clefairy. All right, not great. Our hand isn't very good. I don't think we're going to get Iono'd here, though it would be nice if we did. Or if I top deck like a Research or something. This matchup actually should be really good. Because we can just, like, they're most likely going to fill their board up. And then I can just, like, spam Hypno. This would actually be a very unfortunate game to brick in. Because, like, I think this is one of our better matchups. This is something that I do want to play against. Wait, they have a Miraidon. Whoa. Wait, this is... Ooh, this is a Belly Bolt deck, actually, I think. They're playing Belly Bolt, Raging Bolt. All right, you know, that's even better. I'll take it. You know what? This actually means there's a good chance we might get Iono'd, actually. I'm assuming that's what this is. No, it's Joltik Box? Wait, what? Boss? Wait, so they're not going to Iono? Wait, hold up. Do they even have the attack with Joltik? They don't, but they have Burst Roar. Okay, it's an interesting deck. Joltik, Iron Hands. All right. Can we draw an Iono? Nope. Bummer. I suppose boss this. And hit him with a Hypnotic Ray for a whopping 10 damage. But they get to put a bit to sleep, so maybe they'll stay asleep. We can buy a turn. Yeah, that works. They could have Prime Catcher. We'll see what they have in their 6-card hand. I don't know what their list looks like, but we'll see how many supporters they have that are not Sada/boss. They get Latias here, but they can't retreat. Yeah, this is pretty bad. I need a draw something here. I don't want to brick into Oblivion. They fail the Nest Ball. That's an interesting... oh, it was in their hand. That explains it. Yeah, we need a top deck. This is a matchup where I don't want to brick. This matchup should be pretty easy if I don't brick. Hopefully our top deck saves us. Or they play an Iono, which would be very generous of them. I don't think they're going to Iono me, though. But yeah, it'd be nice if they did, you know. A nice little Iono coming my way would be pretty decent, you know. Okay, they have Leaves. No. They are benching more Pokemon, but this is not good because now they get to switch for free. And putting them to sleep effectively did nothing, which is super unfortunate. Yeah, it's not good. I need a top deck. Come on, live. Save me. Just give me a Research or something here. Or an Iono. Their bench is full. It's good for my Hypno attack, but it's not great at the moment if we don't draw anything. Just need a supporter. And we're saved. Okay, let's see we top deck here. Come on, something good, right? Every time? One time? Nope. Let's just attack with Clefairy, but I don't even know if that's good enough. TBH. Gonna Hypnotic Ray again and see what happens. We could put them to sleep still, and they could... I mean, they could have a Galvantula, but they have a 3-card hand. Stay asleep. Okay, that's good. If we can buy some time with the sleep, I actually can't complain. They can't bench other Leaves, which is good. It's an interesting deck. I guess Raging Bolt over Pikachu is an interesting decision. I don't know. We'll see if their deck wants to function. My deck won't function until I draw an Iono. They're not going to be able to be asleep forever. Like, this might be our last turn to keep them asleep, unfortunately. So, we'll see if a top deck can come our way. Come on, let's see. What do we got? Okay, that's pretty good. I will take it. It's actually good. Where am I putting this? I don't... Honestly, I'm down to attach to Drowzee. Because I don't think I'm going to get Rocket Energy off the Archer. I need Rocket Energy Hypno. It's not a good enough... It's not good enough, but it helps a little bit. Yeah, and they wake up. F. Yeah, I honestly was low-key hoping they'd stay asleep so I can knock them out. And that'd be nice, but nope. Now we're going to get amped. We can kill the Iron Hanso, which is good. Maybe. I'm not guaranteed to kill it, but we'll see. We have Archer, so it's possible to knock it out. I could theoretically kill Clefairy. So maybe I should have attached to Clefairy, because I guess I could knock it out Clefairy. Be a lot of work, though. Alright, well. We need a good top deck here to bail this out. And something good off the Archer. Our Research would be a lot better than Archer. Archer only uses 5 cards. Let's see if we can get a Research or something. Nope. I'm just going to play the Archer. I'm not going to bother Super Rodding. Maybe I should have. I don't know. We whiffed the attack. Yikes. Not good, not good. We're just going to have to go into Clefairy and pass. Hope my opponent doesn't have a Light Energy in their hand for the Raging Bolt. I don't know. It's not great. We did not draw what we needed. We did get the Ultra Ball. We almost got there. If I drew 1 energy, I would have had the attack. Oh, they're playing that. That's pretty good for us. There's no Terra Pokemon on their board, though, so it's not as relevant. But that's not a bad card to see. And there's an Iono. Hopefully they don't find an energy off of this. Please. All right, Iono, help a brother out. Mid-hand. All right. See if they whiff. If they don't kill me here, I think we're chilling. Okay, nice. They whiffed. We could KO them with Clefairy, but then, I don't know, is it worth it to kill with Clefairy, maybe? I need another energy to do that, so it's probably not going to even happen, though, the more I think about it. Yeah, I need like a... Yeah, it's probably not going to happen. Iono. It would have been a lot better to go Clefairy for the knockout here. Can't do it, though. Still can't get Hypno. Bro, where's my boy at? I have to Secret Box to get a Hypno. That feels really bad. It's not great. I actually drew the Psychic, so I guess if I did go for that play. I think we go do this. Get rid of Artazon and Iono. I'm not guaranteed to kill the hands, but they can't amp kill Hypno unless they have a future booster capsule. So maybe we can hold on for a sec. All right. Retreat. Pearl. Bench manipulation. Here we go, Hypno. This is a big one. Let's see how many heads you can flip here. 1. Okay. 2, 3. Okay, more tails than heads is optimal. Nice, there we go. Lit knockout. We did it. We finally killed the hands. Xatu would be really good to have here, so we can start to build up the other Drowzee. What's our prizes going to be? Psychic Ultra Ball? Perfect. Gets us Xatu. We'll lose another Psychic, though. We could go in Clefairy next turn, which is an option, too. That was a big knockout. We got there, finally, after sweating it out. We got there. There's Teal Masks. They can finally bench more Pokemon, which I'm okay with. You know what? You wanna fill your bench up? Go ahead. I want them to fill their bench up, if anything. There's no way they can use Amp again, right? If they can somehow build up Amp again, we could be in trouble. I don't think they can. It is very unlikely. Do they even have an energy, though, for the Raging Bolt? Is there even another Lightning still in the deck? Nope. Those aren't Lightnings. They need to find Sada. They're down 2 Sadas. Pokegear, that's a pretty good card, but they played that before the Teal Dance, and it looks like they might have gotten punished as it fails. Yeah, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. I like that. It's pretty good. All right, here we go. Teal Dance. The other thing, too, is how many Ionos are they playing? They got to be playing maybe 1, maybe 2 at most. They got to just be 1 Iono. Retrieval. No, I guess they do have that. Never mind. They do have the Raging Bolt KO. Unfortunate. I think we just kill him with Clefairy here, and then try to set up another Hypno later on. I think that's going to be the plan. That's all I got. Yeah, it's probably going to be the best play. Yeah, that's going to be the play, I guess. Kill him with Clefairy. They don't really have anything else going on. I mean, I guess they can Teal Mask Ogre Pawn my Clefairy. It's fine, though. All right, here we go. What do we draw into? Nice, let's go. That's a big top deck. That's perfect. I don't have to play the Ultra Ball for the Clefairy. Or the Xatu, sorry, which is good. All right, I'll take it. Let's see what we got. Okay, Bear is good. I'm tempted just to hold the hand. I doubt they're going to Iono me again. I might just hold here. So they have Bloodmoon. Yeah, I might as well hold it. Let's knock him out. 480 damage. Let's go. We got the Pearl on, so my opponent can only take 1 prize for KOing Clefairy. So we just need an energy. We win with Bear. What's our prizes going to be? Nest Ball Iono? Maybe I could have Ultra Ball at least for another Hypno there, but it's fine. I think it's fine to hold the hand. My opponent, honestly, might not even kill Clefairy. Like, if they don't get energy for Teal Mask, Clefairy's safe, which is kind of crazy. And ironically enough, if they try to play around my attack, I could try to rip Accompanying Flute / maybe even the Cutiefly, Ribombee or whatever to force my Pokemon into play for Clefairy, which is pretty cool. So there is some tactical plays we can make here. Alrighty, let's see what they got. 5 cards in hand. Can they KO Clefairy this turn? There's a couple energy spread out, like 2 grass on the board already. So they need another grass energy here for Teal Mask to attack. Galvantula? It's actually kind of annoying. Do they have an... Yeesh, they can Galvantula me. There's an Ultra Ball. For Fez, that's annoying too. Okay, so they have all that. That's not great. Wasn't expecting them to actually have the Galvantula. Can they KO me here, though? They have Night Stretcher. That gets them the energy. Alright, that's annoying. Pokegear. Fails it. Okay, that's fine. We'll live. Okay, they only get 1 prize. I can't win with Bloodmoon this turn. I wasn't expecting them to Galvantula kill me. See, now I'm even more annoyed I wasn't able to kill the Drowzee, or the Joltik earlier on in the game with the Drowzee. Alright. What do we draw? Okay, we'll go to these 2 for sure. I'm running out of energy, which is not good. Debating if I want to Ultra Ball. There's not really that many basics left. I don't think it matters too much. Not really searching much out with this. Let's play the Nest. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay. I'm not going to bother benching Bear. I'm just going to research. We whiffed the Rocket Energy. Can play the Flute. If Pokemon Catcher in the deck, that's kind of annoying. Alright, Night Stretcher. Back Psychic. Clairvoyant Sense. Nice. We actually got the attack. Let's go. But the question is, can I follow up with another attack next turn? We're going to find out. Here we go. We're going in. Obviously, this should knock them out. I mean, they have a literal full bench. No way this whiffs, right? Easy peasy. Look at that. Optimal Tails. Optimal 5 Tails. Let's go. 400 damage with Hypno is kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. Wow. Okay. Not bad. Can we finish the game off is going to be the question. What can they attack me with here? It's got to be Teal Mask, right? If they go Teal Mask, I have game in hand with Arven. So I think we do win here. Unless somehow they can pull off an Amp you very much. I guess like Amp Iono to 1 could lose me the game. Or not an Amp, sorry. Teal Mask Iono to 1 KO could win them the game if I don't draw anything. It's close. Let's see what they got. They should have an attack, right? They just need a grass energy. They go Teal Mask. I go Arven for... Okay, they scoop, yeah. I should have had game. As long as we didn't get Iono'd, I had Bloodmoon for game if they went KO my Hypno. We had Ceruledge. Well, they have Briar, which is like maybe the scariest card in their deck. But we can try to hopefully just run them over with Hypno. We'll see how it goes. They discard so many cards, though. I don't know if we're really going to be able to rip any Pokemon out of their hands, which is kind of an issue. I'm also debating, do I even want to play this Arven? They discard Briar. That's a good start. I mean, I assume they play Palpad, but still. I think we just research, right? We have Mimikyu. Mimikyu can... Oh, my God. Mimikyu is the best attacker in this matchup. Never mind. We don't even need Hypno. We have Mimikyu. I just completely forgot about Mimikyu. All right, we just win with Mimikyu. We just copy their second attack. Never mind. This matchup is insanely easy if we just attack with Mimikyu 3 times. That's pretty good. All right, never mind. We have Mimikyu. This card is insane against Ceruledge. I just realized. All right, well, they filled their bench up anyways, so it kind of works out. They found that PAL pad, though, to get back that Briar. Yeah, it's fine. We got Mimikyu. Almost kind of want to protect the Super Rod, then. Yeah, I think I still probably... I mean, I could Arven here for Poffin, for Cutiefly. Then just attack. I'm like down. I kind of want to get Drowzee still, though. Not probably still correct to research. Yeah. This hand's mid. Very mid. Not great. So hoping for some better cards here. See, now I wish I kind of Arven instead. Let's do this and pass. We can draw with Xatu next turn. We only have one Mimikyu, though, so it's like, gotta protect my boy. We'll see what they have here. There's Ultra Ball. They get the Ceruledge, which we want them to do. If they have Ceruledge Boss Fire, it's pretty bad. I mean, they have Ribombee, I guess. There's Boss. That was in their hand. They actually almost could have bossed my Mimikyu. Scary times we live in. But they don't get Ribombee, though. Okay. They actually would have had it if they had an energy in their hand here, but they did not. All right, we dodged a bullet. I would have liked to have been Iono'd, actually, too. An Iono there would have been pretty good. But yeah, it's fine. We can just knock out Ceruledge with Mimikyu, call it a day. Might not be enough, though, but might be enough to get the job done. Can't really even do Xatu. So this is pretty bad. We need another supporter. I need to keep up in the draw supporter department, which we're unable to do here. Because I feel like if we don't brick, if we just set up a good board, it's like we can just spam Mimikyu, right? We just can't really lose if we attack with Mimikyu. It literally just destroys the Ceruledge, unless they have Rigid Band or something. So we need a bit of better draw on our end to stabilize here. We'll see how it goes. Can Xatu to the Mimikyu. See what we draw. My boy Hypno. Do I even... Am I Ultra Balling? I think I am, to thin out the deck. Another Drowzee. Alright, here we go. That is not good. Yikes. We get some prizes, I guess. Could be worse. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's not over. Not over yet. It's not over yet. We're still maybe in the game. Being able to blow up the Ceruledge is good, but no draw is kind of killing me. What's our prizes going to be? An Iono and a Natu? It's a bit better. Might not be enough to attack, but it's like a decent start, I guess. There's Fez. Hypno maybe could knock out Ceruledge, right? We would need 4 tails, though, to KO it. I don't know if that's going to happen. We have to get in, unlucky. I mean, it's funny because when we have to flip a bunch of tails, you have to get unlucky, not lucky, if that makes any sense. Because, like, you'd rather flip heads, not tails. But in this case, we want to be flipping more tails than heads. It's weird how it works. It's pretty good they haven't played a jamming tower yet. I assume they play one, so it's, like, good we haven't seen one come down yet. Nest Ball. Another Drowzee. It's best I got. I don't think Iono's going to get me there. Maybe we can draw at least the attack with the Hypno. Let's see. Or we get Night Stretcher, Rocket Energy. Oh, baby, we got it. Wow. Broken deck. That was kind of a sack, not going to lie. But you know what? In this matchup, I need to sack my opponent. Still need more stuff, however. We're not there yet. We actually could still lose in a few turns just because of Briar. If they didn't have Briar, we probably would be okay if I could just find a research at the right moment. All right, what's our prizes going to be? Archer, Rock Energy. All right, not bad. That was actually pretty good. If I draw an Arven here, we also win. If we don't get Iono, because I get a Night Stretcher for Mimikyu and win. But I'm probably not going to draw. I don't have that many. I think we're just probably going to go in with Hypno. We'll figure it out. We have a chance. They do have an energy on Monkey, though. So if I never KO Ceruledge, There's a chance they can go after my Natu. And there it is. Yep, the jamming tower. I was waiting for that to come down. Damn it. It was good while it lasted, Mimikyu. I need to get... what's his face down? I need to get Cutiefly into play. But it's like easy monkey dory food, so... It's not great. Could wait till I find boss, I guess. Boss for game with bear. I mean, we probably don't even really need to win the game with Hypno. Could just be a boss angle on one of the 2 low HP guys on the bench. They fez. Do they not have the Ceruledge? No way they have. I mean, they are down 3 of them. They whiff Ceruledge here. This is pretty big. There's no way they whiff it, though. They should easily be able to find a Ceruledge this turn. They definitely have a supporter, right? To draw cards to find Night Stretcher. The Carmine. Ooh, wow. Okay, they lose a lot of good cards. Briar is now out of the picture. All right, that makes me feel a little bit better. Now we actually have some time to maybe win this game. They don't have their Briar anymore. It's really annoying, though. They hit me with that jamming tower. How many boss do they have? They're down 1. We'll see if they find boss here. They probably will. Okay, we'll see. We just need to find Night Stretcher combo or boss or something. Just promote Natu, I think. I doubt I'm going to draw my Artazon. Ooh, nice. Clairvoyant Sense to the Hypno. Another Research, Rocket Energy. Is this damage from attack? Okay, I was going to say, what if we Lily's Pearled our Cutiefly so it can't get Doried? But nope, that's not how it works. Unfortunate. They're probably going to boss Hypno. I'm tempted to spread the energy out, because I'm probably not going to be able to attack. Yeah, I'm down to spread the energy out. It's Archer. I want to keep the Rocket Energy. That might... yeah, it's fine. I think it's fine Archer here. Ooh, we actually drew the Artazon. Look at that. We have Night Stretcher? We do. Okay. Didn't expect to actually draw it. Look at that. We drew into the Artazon after all. What a pity. That sucks. We actually drew the Night Stretcher. Alright, well, let's see what my opponent's got. Like, they should easily find a boss. They have 10 cards left. They played 1 boss. They have River Room. I mean, they're down 13 energy. We'll see if they have an energy for Rumbling Engine. They probably do. We'll see. It's highly unlikely they whiff boss here, I feel like. Night Stretcher, yeah, see, that gives them a free Ceruledge. No, okay, I thought they were going to get Rumbling Engine for sure. Alright. As long as they can't Briar me, I think I'm okay. Like, if they have another Briar in the deck, I doubt they do. Or if they have a second PAL pad, we're in trouble. Yeah, they have Counter Catcher. I figured my Hypno was dead no matter what. Fine. I doubt I was going to win with Hypno anyways, right? Okay. See what our top deck is. Pretty good. Though Retrieval is also pretty good to have here. Is there a reason to Xatu? We can build up Hypno here and maybe find boss for games. I guess we should, at the very least, Xatu. There's Arven. We have Night Stretcher to get back Mimi. We may get Iono again, though. This is kind of the issue I'm facing here. If I go in with Hypno... I think we're just going with Hypno. I actually would have won the game if I didn't attach. Wow. Hopefully that doesn't lose me the game. I had game if I didn't attach. Rip. We could just win here. Let's just do it. We evolved the guy, so we can't die to monkey. So they can't take 2 prizes unless they have thing. Ooh, that's not a good start. No, stop flipping heads. 1 tails, bro. Why you do this to me? I should have just researched. Honestly, the odds I hit Night Stretcher, Rock Energy actually weren't even that low. Should have just ripped the research. I got punished pretty badly there. Okay, this is bad. If they have an Iono, we do lose the game. Most likely. We're going to lose if they Iono me. Dang. Or maybe not. Well, we can still bear knock this thing out. I wish I did more damage, though. Okay, they don't have it. All right. We win. We got there. Let's go. We got the win. That was a close game. This matchup should be very free if literally we're able to just set up a decent enough board where we can spam Mimikyu every turn. That got way closer than it needed to be. But you know what? We'll take those. Bear for game. We had Night Stretcher for Mimikyu, but might as well just Bloodmoon for game 2. That was crazy, bro. What a match. What a game. The scary thing about this matchup ultimately was just them having Briar, right? But we dodged Briar, thankfully, and that worked out pretty well. Mimikyu was just insane in this matchup. That's crazy. Oh, we hit end Zoroark. I don't play Shaman, which is slightly concerning. We'll see how this goes. Our turn 1 isn't bad. I maybe should have opened up with Drowzee, to be honest, not the Natu. Didn't realize I was going second. All right, well, it's fine. We'll Iono and see what happens. But I should have started Drowzee. What if I had the turn 2 Hypno? Well, there's an Iono. I was going to Iono them anyways. All right. What do we got? Arven would be good. That's pretty good, too. We'll see if they have Darmanitan. They have Monkey, which is a little scary. Do they get any Zoruas here? No, just a pass. I might need Flute here to help me out. Which is a little hilarious, but yeah. Could save the Cutiefly. I could hold the hand for one turn and then rip Ribombee next turn to try to maybe Hyrule like something into play. Is that really worth it though? Probably not. But like clogging up their bench could be kind of cute. Cutiefly. I mean, there's no reason to attack. I literally can't kill this. You know, I'm down to just do this play. This play, I don't think it's like great, but you know what? Gets the job done. Sky week 2. Metal? Okay. I'm down. There's no reason to go in with Hypno. Like, I can't kill this Rescue. I'm like, put one Pokemon on the bench. I might as well try to use Ribombee here for what it's worth. We might get lucky. They may Iono me again, though, obviously. But they only have 4 cards. Okay, they didn't do anything else, bruh. Here goes nothing. Let's see if we can find some good Pokemon to snatch into play here. Yeah, there's nothing in their hand. Damn it. Their hand is dead, bruh. I'm just going to research. I'm going to see if I can maybe just go Clefairy here. I can do the Clefairy, but I have to do a lot. That's fine. There's literally no reason to go Hypno, because there's like no way I can attack. We'll just get Clefairy, Night Stretcher. Pass. I mean, they're bricking. I have to Iono next turn, so I'm probably just going to end up Secret Boxing, to be honest. So let's grab Research, attach Rocket Energy, maybe just try to get Xatu Psychic Energy to build up Clefairy. That seems fine with me. No, they found a stadium, and it was indeed an Artazon, so they are still now in the game. But there's no reason to go with Hypno. They're just going to get a Zorua. Obviously, they have a Zoroark in their hand, so you get Zorua here. This matchup definitely doesn't seem ideal. I mean, part of the issue is they have Darmanitan, and they have Monkey, and I don't know. We'll see. I need to find Flute. I really want to try to force, like, Fez or Bloodmoon into play, or, like, any, like, even, like, them having 2 Reshiram in play is not great for them. Stuff like that. So, the discard... I have to discard the Rocket Energy. Alright, whatever. Let's get Flute now, I guess. Sure. Let's go for the Flute. Yeah, see, look. We forced a Clefairy into play. That's pretty good. That actually helps him, though, but that's fine. Put that there. Probably could have got Lillie's Pearl, to be honest. But they're not going to attack me this turn. It's fine. They're not attacking me this turn, so it should be okay. Let's research. No energy. Wow. Okay, well, I guess we're going with Hypno. I didn't really want to go with Hypno, but I guess I have to. I want to start taking prizes. Can we do it? Okay, we got there. We got the knockout. Barely got there. Yeah, they can go Clefairy. We can easily just knock out Clefairy, though. It's not a big deal. What's our prize going to be? Drowzee. So we used up both of our things to force Pokemon to play. But this deck, they'll probably bench Zoroarks. I don't know. The thing with this matchup is ultimately just going to be trying to deal with their high HP Zoroarks. 2 8 HP means we need 4 heads to knock them out. It's kind of scary. Or 4 tails, sorry. We need to get unlucky with our coin flips. See how it goes. If they get Darmanitan out, it's kind of annoying. But if I can build up my board, then it's like... The worst thing to do is like knock out Ribombee. Well, I guess no, Hypno is weak to Dark. Yeah, Darmanitan is kind of spooky. There's the Darumaka. Do they have an energy, though, for their Zoroark? See if they got the energy. Cyrano? Do you even want to grab that many Pokemon with this? Because, like, now your Clefairy's weaker. They can get Fez, I guess, with Cyrano. But you know what? I would rather them have a Fezandipity in play than no Fez. I'm okay with that. I guess they could still, like, Fez. They have Ultra Ball. They could, like, theoretically get Ends PP up Ultra Ball. They have an Ends PP up in their hand. So we know that much. We saw it off the Ribombee, so. They could still build up a Zoroark out of nowhere. They can't really knock me out, though, unless I get Reshiram. Their board is clogged up. I'm glad I played that Flute. Because, like, the Clefairy helps, but, I mean, now they can't even do Clefairy because their hand's too big. So it's, like, fine. And now there's a Fezandipity in play, which is good, too. They're retreating into the Zoroark. All right. Just a pass. Okay, let's see what our draw is going to be. Another Hypno. Take this, I guess. And then... Not gonna evolve Hypno. Yeah, I guess I should have. It gets stuck either way. I know we're gonna KO them. Yeah, not even close. We didn't even do any damage, bro. What? What do you mean? This is like the one time I don't want 4 heads, bro. I also played some other wacky meme deck. What do you mean you flip 4 heads? No, bad deck Friday Hypno. What are you doing? Oh my god. That sucks. Well, the good news is there's no energy on the Zoroark, so they have to get a really good combo here to pull off a knockout. So it's actually still not that bad. But yeah, it's unfortunate. They could get Ends Castle, Reversal, Darmanitan, maybe. Darmanitan doesn't kill Hypno, though, which is good. That's super unfortunate. That's pretty funny. Alright, that's fine. Is what it is. They would have done Monkey Dory anyways. Honestly, I probably should have Arven for Xatu, not the Retrieval. Ooh, they hit a Secret Box. That's pretty good. We might get Iono'd here. Honestly, I should have evolved into Hypno. I'm not sure why I didn't evolve into Hypno there. I should have got Ultra Ball, not Retrieval. For some reason, I thought I had a Xatu on the board, and I didn't. They got rid of Turo, Countercut to Retrieval. Okay, let's see if they can attack here with the Secret Box. I don't think they'll be able to do it, but we'll see. I'm ideally going to get Iono'd here. This hand sucks. Honestly, I should have evolved. I should have evolved into Hypno. That was like kind of a dumb play. Because my opponent might Iono me here. Should have evolved Hypno. See, they grab a Secret Box. I'm assuming they're going to get an Iono to refresh their hand. No, they got a Cypher, a Rigid Band, and a Night Stretcher. Rigid Band's sort of annoying. Actually, I don't think it makes a difference, because we still have to do 4 heads to kill them. Or 4 tails, I should say. If it was 4 heads, we would have killed the Zoroark by now. Last turn. Still no energy attachment, though. They can pull it off next turn. To do Iono. Play it, whatever. All right, here we go. What do we got, Iono? We need to find Xatus here. Nope. Not today. All right. Let's see if we can knock this thing out. Or do we need 5 tails now? That's just not happening. Yeah. 3 heads is not bad. 210 damage. Could be worse. Yeah, we actually needed 5 tails. Maybe the Bridge Band does make a difference, actually. It's fine. Can knock out Zoroark next turn. That might have been a good Iono, because we know they had an NPP up. Maybe their Iono was trying to make that last hand pull off another Zoroark, but now they might not be able to do it as easily. This Monkey Dory is pretty bad, though. If I ever get a Gust, I may go after a Monkey. They're putting 30 on the active. Okay. Are they trying to Darmanitan the Hypno? They might be. I don't have Boss, which kind of sucks. No, just Turoing the Zoroark. All right, that's fine. Kind of surprised they didn't put 30 on Natu. I guess their logic is I'll evolve whatever they put the 30 on. They should have put 30 on the Ribombee then, I guess. Are they going Clefairy? Boss would be really good in this situation. Top deck boss, maybe kill the Fez, or even just killing the monkey. I mean, they can get the monkey back, though. I don't know. They literally haven't found energy yet. We haven't seen energy in a while. So I don't know. Where's the energy at, bro? Where's your energy at? They might have double Rigid Band. Just gotta watch out for that. There's Night Stretcher. Probably getting back Darmanitan. Yep. They are down a Counter Catcher. All right, we'll see what they do. Oh, you know what? They should have put 30 on Clefairy, actually, not the Hypno. Yeah, putting 30 on the Hypno had to have just been incorrect. Even putting 30 on Clefairy would have been kind of annoying, because then they could knock me out with Reshiram. It only gives them one prize, but you get my point. Or they could hit me with Reshiram and then Monkey Dory the Clefairy. Maybe that's what they're trying to plot. We have to watch out for that. There's the boss. So I have two options. Kill Fez. Maybe chase Monkey. Both are pretty good. Still have our Counter Catcher. I kind of like leaving the Fez alive, so I'm just gonna go after their Monkey. I don't know if this is actually correct or not. This might not be correct. Probably isn't correct, but I'm gonna go for it. Assuming we even get the KO, which we did. 3 heads, okay, that's fine. Would have KO'd the Fez. Or 3 tails, sorry. We would have KO'd the Fez, but I like taking that Monkey. I'm okay with leaving their Clef on play, too. There's our Bloodmoon. This game may just come down to us killing Fez. All we have to do now is just go 2-2, right? That just puts me back on the prize map. So that's why I'm okay with KOing at 1 prize or there. And KOing their Monkey seems good. So, I don't know. Was it correct to kill? It might have been better to go after the Darmanitan, to be honest. But if they use Darmanitan, it's like fine. As long as they don't put a Power Glass on, I'm not really too worried. So I think it was okay to kill the Darmanitan there. Or not kill the Darmanitan. I don't really care if they have Darmanitan. It's like not that big of a deal. You could have killed the Zoru, which would have been an okay target too. But I like killing the Monkey. I think killing the Monkey was like ultimately the correct play. Because yeah, now they bench Reshiram, now they can't bench Monkey. They're down both Turos. So I'm like okay with this. Monkey, surprisingly, is an annoying card for them to have in play. So we can try to lead into using Counter Catcher in this matchup and boss. We can win by just taking the last 2 prizes pretty easily. We can swing with Clefairy here, which I'm probably going to do. Let's go Iono Clefairy. They're going to kill Natu with the rescue board, probably. That's why I really wanted to evolve it. It's really annoying we didn't get to evolve our Natu. It's tragic. But yeah, we can go Iono, hit Zoroark, go from there. Do I ever Night Stretcher here? Yeah. I think it's okay. We'll see what we draw into. I need to find the Xatu, though. Okay, I'll take that. Play Artazon. Maybe get Mimikyu. I don't want to bench Drowzee because I don't want to put something in play that they can like trap really easily. Wait, why did I attach to the Hypno? What am I doing? I just run in with Hypno. Why did I touch the Hypno? I got ahead of myself. Oops. Alright, I don't know. I don't know why I attached Hypno. I meant to attach the Clefairy. Alright, whatever, it's fine. Maybe going Hypno's correct. Maybe. Here we go. Maybe we'll knock him out. We get super lucky. We just KO this Zoroark here. It's possible. No, not happening. 1 heads again? Or 1 tails? Oof. Yeah, I meant to swing with Clefairy there, not Hypno. That sucks. We can still probably knock him out next turn. It's not the end of the world. But that sucks. We'll see what my opponent's got. They have another Zoroark. We'll see if they can attack. They need Ends PP up an E-Switch. Or Ends Castle Turo. But they are down both Turos. That's not happening. See if they can find Ents Castle. They probably want to retreat this. The only benefit of not going Clefairy is leaving damage on the board can be a problem. They hit the Clefairy, but it was always correct to go Clefairy, not Hypno. Silly me. Alright, it's fine. We'll manage. We'll manage. We'll live. They could still maybe attack with another Zoroark. They get Ents PP up, Ents Castle attached. But they've already attached, so they need to double Ents PP up now. It's probably not going to happen. There's 1 Ents PP up. They have another trade to work with here. Let's see what they got. I don't know. It might be okay not to swing Clefairy, but I obviously meant to swing Clefairy. Ooh, Counter Catcher. Not a bad discard. They have 2 boss still, but still. Counter Catcher is a little scary with, like, Iono. Okay. We'll see what we draw now. Another Rocket Energy. Not what I wanted exactly, but I'll take it, I guess. I mean, if worst comes to worst, could always retreat into Clefairy. I think I'm okay to still go for the attack. If I whiff it, though, it's pretty bad. I don't know, actually, if I want to do that. All right, well, let's just build up Clefairy. Why I should have went in with the Clefairy, not the Hypno. Iono again. Just gonna go with the Hypno. I'm not gonna retreat. I want to conserve my resources. Should have met a Clefairy in the active. We'll knock him out. I believe in you, Hypno. I believe. I do. One heads again. Why? Or for one tails? Again? Not like this. What are you doing, Hypno? That's bad. All right. That's fine. It's not fine. They can now Darmanitan me again. Yikes. These double... This is not good. These tails are killing me. I still have a win con lined up. I can still... they're just going to retreat, though. They can get End's Castle here. I have to waste my counter catcher. Yeah, it sucks. Not killing them there is actually kind of crazy. Because I didn't want to retreat into Clefairy. Maybe I should have. I don't know. Maybe I should have. We'll see if they trade into. They're just going to go into the other thing, which is annoying, yeah. We only have one supporter left, too. We have one research in the deck. That's not good. I can counter catcher KO Zoroark here with Clefairy, which I guess is like, okay, we do take out all of their energy. So maybe it's like not the end of the world. They're discarding all their Ionos. That's good. Yeah, maybe just go counter catcher KO Zoroark, take all their energy off the board. It's maybe not that bad. Oh, they have reversal energy, though. We'll be tied in prizes unless they... If they take one prize here, we won't be. They should be taking 2 Pokemon. They're probably going to kill the Mimikyu or the Ribombee. Let's see. Okay, they're taking 2 prizes. So I can kill the Zoroark and then stay on the right prize trade, which is good. Okay, that works. This works out, too. It's not that bad. There's Bear. How much are we doing? 160? Trying to think. I don't know if I want to bench Bear. Doesn't seem like a great idea. But it get trapped. But I mean, they have 2 prizes, so I draw an energy. I can attack with it. I'll bench it, sure. Almost blow up the active. We do have a research in the prizes. Be a good time to find it. We just need Boss to win the game now on Fez. Okay, that's good. Psychic Energy, that actually could get me the win. If I Xatu into Boss. Alright, we might still win this. They can't win this turn, I don't think. Like, even if they have their own Bloodmoon Ursaluna, it won't kill Clefairy. Okay, we can still win this. This might be a bit better than going in with the Clefairy earlier, because the Clefairy literally can't get killed by Zoroark here. Could they backdraft? It's only basic energy, right? We have, yeah, 2 in there. It's not a big deal. Can't even backdraft. All right. Yeah, they can't kill the Clefairy. So maybe it was optimal to go Hypno there instead of Clefairy, technically speaking. Because, like, a fresh Clefairy that can't get one-shot is kind of devious here. This actually might work out better than I expected, to be honest with you. This might be better than I expected. We just need to kill that Fez. If they find PAL Pad, this could be pretty bad. What are the odds they PAL Pad back Turo, though? Probably pretty high, right? Alright, we'll see how this goes. Yeah, I think it might have worked out more that we went in with Hypno, not Clefairy, the more I think about it. Because they can't kill this thing, so we get a free turn of doing whatever. As long as they don't have a jam... Actually, then I don't attack Zoroark, because I actually could lose next turn. Yeah, to this thing. So I'm not going to attack the Zoroark. I'm just going to wait and see if I can find boss. Or they have a boss instead. No! Okay, that's so annoying. Oh, no. We might lose. I needed that to stay in place so I could draw 2 cards and find boss. Okay, now we need a top deck boss for game. Oh. Can we draw boss? Nope. That is definitely not a boss. Dude. Was it actually the next 2 cards? Because it was like, I play the Nest Ball and the first card I see is boss. Oh my gosh. I don't think it is. Well, that should be GG's. Damn. That's tough. This matchup's not great. Yeah. If we killed the Zoroark earlier with Hypno, maybe it was a bit better. But yeah, we got kind of unlucky. Unfortunate. And there you go. That is the Hypno deck in action. A pretty crazy deck. I'm not going to lie. Hypno's attack is pretty fun to play. It's ironic because you need Tails to take knockouts, but it definitely is a pretty funny little card here. And I did enjoy the Hypno deck quite a bit. I mean, the Clefairy did help. Having that extra attacker is really good. Having the Ribombee was kind of cute. We didn't really get to use Ribombee that much, but, I mean, we didn't really get any situations where this card came up, unfortunately. The Mimikyu did carry, though. This was really good against Ceruledge, so having a good attacker against Ceruledge was kind of nice, I'm not going to lie. The Mimikyu definitely helped out in that regards there, but yeah. Deck's pretty cool to play, and Rocket's Hypno is a funny little bad deck Friday card. It's ironic how we need Tails for the coin flip attack as opposed to heads, like with usual bad deck Friday decks. We're trying to flip multiple heads, like with Trio, but with Hypno, we're trying to get Tails. Crazy stuff. Hope you enjoyed the video on the deck. If you did, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. We're on the road to 79/80,000 subs here on the channel. So you enjoy that content, make sure to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Check out my sponsors down below. Use CarlDF. Check out my second channel for more content from me too. Catch y'all later. Bye-bye.